Hi, my name is Corinne and I work as a bridge engineer at a company called ACOM. My day-to-day duties include carrying out assessments of bridges where I calculate the strength of the bridge and make sure it's strong enough to carry the required traffic loading. I typically do this through using computer software modelling techniques and hand calculations. And then at the end of the assessment, I'll prepare a report which will describe the assessment. It'll summarise the findings of the assessment and then make any recommendations that might be required. As part of the assessment process, you need to carry out a structural inspection of the bridge, really to ascertain its condition, because that'll have a bearing on the outcome of the assessment. And so I would typically go to site and inspect the bridge as part of this. However, my day-to-day job is office-based, and it's occasionally that I'd be out of the office on site looking at a bridge. I really enjoy the variety of my work. I mean, in the past, I've worked on design projects, and I've worked sort of in more contractual side of civil engineering projects as well, where I was preparing contract documents for the sort of maintenance work and bridge strengthening works. And this gave me experience of the more legal side of things, which was quite interesting. And I feel like I'm constantly learning new things, so I just never get bored. A challenging aspect of my job would be when I'm given a piece of work to complete within a tight deadline. As you know, a common nature of civil engineering work is it's problem solving, and some problems take longer to solve than others. So sometimes I can feel quite pressured into coming up with the correct answer in quite a short time scale. So after school, I went to Edinburgh University, where I studied civil engineering degree course. During my time at Edinburgh University, I did a student placement at a company called Scott Wilson, where I worked in their bridge team in Glasgow. Then on graduating, I joined Scott Wilson as a graduate and worked in their Edinburgh office for a number of years in various sections. I worked in building structures and project management. And then I spent a year on site on the construction of a new bypass, where I was involved in monitoring the construction of all the new structures as part of the scheme. While I was on site, Scott Wilson were bought over by a company called URS. And then after my site placement, I passed my professional review, and I became a chartered member of the Institution of Civil Engineers. And then it was following this, when I was back in the office, I joined the bridge team in Edinburgh. And then it was shortly after that the URS were bought over by ACOM. So now that's now why I work for ACOM. The key skills that are important in my job would be problem solving and creativity. Another key skill would be communication, both verbal and the ability to read technical drawings. That's quite an important skill to have. Also, to be able to sketch and do your own drawings to communicate, the solutions to the problems that you've solved. If I could offer young people advice, it would be to get some practical experience in the areas that you think you're interested in. There's a couple of reasons for this would be it'll allow you to make a more informed decision about your future career choices, and also it'll look good on your CV. Prospective employers will see that you're keen and that you've made a real effort to get some practical experience.